Hey, what's up everyone? You're here with Goran from Pickdawgz and you are here for your free soccer picks for Thursday, April 27th. Another day and another set of games in the European top football leagues. And on Thursday, guys, we have 3 games in the EPL, 3 games in La Liga, and we have that second semi-final matchup of Coppa Italia between Fiorentina and Cremonese. We do have a free parlay video up on the Pickdawgz YouTube channel, so check that out as well, guys. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit that like button. We do appreciate it a lot. Without further ado, guys, let's get it going. The first game in the EPL that we have is between Everton and Newcastle. Two teams once again on a completely opposite sides of form. Everton is without a win in their last 5 games. They are in 19th place, which is in the relegation zone. But they are still only dependent on themselves, and if they can get a few more points, they will get out of the relegation zone once again and potentially stay in the league. While Newcastle is in that third place in the EPL right now with 59 points, which is the Champions League spot. However, the competition for that Champions League spot is a pretty strong one this season, and they need at least a couple more wins in the last few games of the season to kind of secure that Champions League spot. But given the form they were in and given the form they are in right now, I definitely think that they are more than capable of doing that, and I think they start here. And honestly, there's nothing going Everton's way right now, and I'm definitely not putting my money on them, which is why I'm gonna take Newcastle on the money line, guys. It's minus 134 right now. I would definitely love for this price to be closer to the even money, but even minus 134 on the much better team is definitely worth taking. So Everton, Newcastle, I'm taking Newcastle on the money line. We are moving to Southampton and Bournemouth, guys. Southampton is at the bottom of the table, still salvageable. I would say they definitely have enough time left to save their season to stay in the EPL, but you know what? This team is not doing well. They're not scoring a lot of goals, only 27 goals in 32 games this season, and they are definitely one of the worst defensive teams with 56 conceded goals. They had a win in their pockets last week against Arsenal, however, they gambled in a way. It ended in a 3-3 draw, but on the brighter side, they were able to score 3 goals, and that should definitely be a nice confidence boost for this team ahead of this game. Bournemouth, on the other side, has been playing well. They have been scoring goals consistently. However, last week they lost 4-0 at home to West Ham, and that was probably soul crushing because uh, they are kind of endangering themselves and they're getting closer and closer to the relegation zone. However, they are now 4 points away from the nearest team that's in the relegation zone, and they are still not feeling the pressure as of right now. But that could definitely come soon enough if they don't step up and if they don't get back on the winning track. In this game, guys, I honestly think this one could go either way, which is why I'm gonna stay away from sides, and I'm taking both teams to score at minus 115 in this one. I don't see either side keeping a clean sheet right now, especially Southampton, who are struggling a lot. And then again, Bournemouth coming off of a 4-0 loss to keeping a clean sheet, I just don't see it happening. So I'm gonna go with both teams to score. The last game in the EPL, guys, is a big one between Tottenham and Manchester United. And Tottenham is now on a 2 game losing streak. And during this 2 game losing streak, they have conceded 9 goals. You gotta be a special case to do that. And Tottenham definitely is a special case. They can defend. They are scoring goals consistently, but their defense is simply not good enough, and their offense is not picking up the slack, which, let's be honest, it's a hard thing to do when you have a defense such as Tottenham has. As far as Manchester United goes, they're coming off of a loss in the Europa League, but they qualify for the FA Cup finals after beating Brighton after a penalty shootout this past weekend, and that was certainly a nice confidence boost for this team, the team that has to get back on the winning track. But then again, they will be without Bruno Fernandes. They will be without Varane. They will be without Martinez, McTominay, Garnacho, and Donny van de Beek, of course, who has been out for pretty much the entire season. And then again, I'm not sure that Manchester United has what it takes to keep a clean sheet against Tottenham right now. They might as well beat them because Tottenham is, like I said, horrible team on the defensive end, but I don't think they can do it by keeping a clean sheet. So I think that both teams to score an over 2.5 is the way to go in this game, and we are getting it at minus 114. And for that reason, guys, that's what I'm gonna go with. So Tottenham against Manchester United, both teams to score, and over 2.5 goals. We are moving on to La Liga, guys, and the first game we have is between Valencia and Valladolid. Uh, with a series of positive and solid results, Valladolid has given themselves a little bit of a break, and they are above the relegation zone right now. They are actually undefeated in their last 3 games, while Valencia on the other side is in 18th place, which is in the relegation zone, and I believe they are only like a point away from the safe zone, thanks to the win they got last weekend. And it was a win against Elche on the road, 2-0. It was not an easy win, but they finally got it. And hopefully that's going to be kind of a move in the right direction for Valencia, and maybe they can get a few more wins, or at least the draws, to kind of get out of the relegation zone, which might be enough for them to stay in La Liga, but they better start here. Both offensively and defensively, Valencia is better than Valladolid is. They were just struggling with that consistency and finishing the chances, converting them into goals. But I think that win against Elche last week is going to be a nice confidence boost for this Valencia team. And I think that they will finally connect 2 wins together. So I'm going to go with Valencia on the money line. It's minus 139. I know that if you look at the head-to-head stats and the current form, you might not think the same, but this is just the gut feeling I have, guys. And minus 139 for Valencia on the money line is definitely good enough, and I'm going to take it. Villarreal is hosting Espanyol, guys, and they are coming off of a very bad performance against Sevilla. I gotta say, they lost that game 2-1, but before that they lost to Valladolid 2-1 as well. I guess the positive thing about Villarreal is that they are scoring goals quite consistently, and they have beaten Real Madrid a couple of weeks ago, but that win doesn't mean much if you lose the next 2 in a row, and that's exactly what happened to Villarreal. As far as Espanyol goes, guys, they are without a win in their last 7 games. They are in the relegation zone. They have a lot to play for. They're not far away from safety, only 3 points away from Getafe. But you know what? Their form is pretty bad right now, and they're struggling quite a lot. But they don't have a choice but to attack. They simply have to go for goals. They have to go for the positive results. And the only way that's going to happen against Villarreal is by scoring goals. So I'm going to go with over 2.5 goals in this one at minus 121. I'm not going to try and get both teams to score out of this game, but minus 121 on the over 2.5 is definitely good enough for me, and that's what I'm going to take. The final game of the day in La Liga, guys, is between Athletic Bilbao and Sevilla. It's sort of a derby match between 2 teams in quite a good form right now. Bilbao undefeated in their last 6 games, Sevilla undefeated in their last 6 games, and both teams are actually on a 3-game winning streak right now. Sevilla has beaten Manchester United and Villarreal, while Bilbao has beaten Real Sociedad and Almeria. Defensively, both teams are still shaky, and luckily for them, they have enough offense right now to compensate for that. But we'll see how that's going to play out in this head-to-head matchup that has definitely seen some unders. We have seen some both teams to score. We have seen some overs as well. Home teams have mostly been dominating in this matchup, but with both teams playing in such a good form, guys, I simply got to go with both teams to score. It's minus 105. Sevilla is far away from the relegation zone right now. They don't have to worry about that. While Bilbao is playing for that Europa League spot and possibly even the Champions League spot if they can stay as consistent as they are right now until the end of the season. So Athletic Bilbao against Sevilla, I'm going to go with both teams to score. And the final game of this video, guys, is between Fiorentina and Cremonese. It is the second leg of this Coppa Italia semifinals. Fiorentina got a nice 2-0 win on the road. I think that was like a month ago maybe or so. And they have been playing decent football as of late, but they're coming off of a loss. And that potentially could be a bit, maybe a bit of a problem for them here, but they're playing, overall, they're playing really well. They're scoring a lot of goals, and they're playing against the weakest team in Serie A right now. Getting to the finals to play against Inter in Coppa Italia would definitely be a huge, huge step up for Fiorentina. They definitely are good enough this season to win that trophy, which is definitely something they want, and I think they will go for it. But first, they need to get through Cremonese, and I don't think it's gonna be a blowout win for Fiorentina. But I definitely think they will get a win. So you can take Fiorentina at -1, maybe -1.5. But I'm gonna go with Fiorentina to win and over 1.5 goals. It's -177. This is a price that's perfect for a double. But honestly, I'm not willing to push this game any further than this. Maybe if you expect a 2-0 result, take Fiorentina -1.5. But then again, you have to expect or at least count that Cremonese will try to do something here and maybe try to attack a little bit. So maybe this is a safer pick, but see what else you like in this matchup, guys. So Fiorentina Cremonese, I'm taking Fiorentina to win and over 1.5 goals. That's it, guys. Thank you for joining me here once again. These were your free picks for Thursday, April 27th. If you want my best bets, click the link in the description of this video and see what I have up there. See if you like anything, subscribe, and let's win some money together, guys. That's it. Have a great Thursday. Good luck with your bets, and I'll see you soon with more free picks.